But the question you need to be asking yourself: are you doing the activity to make yourself available to warrant the response that you want to get, that you want to receive?
And you have to. And the thing about it is too, you got to be aware. Like, everybody has to understand that you're gonna be placed in a situation or a circumstance where you're gonna have to choose a response.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good, bro.
That's really good.
The B2S Podcast is brought to you by Motivated Apparel. Motivated Apparel, the premier gear for motivation. A brand that motivates, inspires, and empowers you to stay motivated while chasing your dreams. Head on over to www.shiftmotivations.com/shop Motivated Apparel and grab yourself some Motivated Apparel today.
Hey, yo, what up, world? What it do? Hey, welcome to another episode of the Blueprint to Success Podcast. Hey, once again, I'm your host, Mike Mariner, a.k.a. the Shift Motivator. Joined together once again on tonight with my co-host, my brother from another mother. Y'all give it up for Alxndr Hall.
Yo,
the great one.
Yo, what is going on?
The great one.
How y'all doing, man?
The champ is here.
How y'all doing?
What's that?
Is the force with you?
The force is with me. It's been working me all day.
Like,
Wednesday, man.
it's hump day.
Trucking through the week.
Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Trucking through the week, man. But
Keep on pushing.
hey,
Exactly.
Alxndr is out right now.
Yes, sir.
Produced by Dumbass Certifico.
So
We got
stream
something
it.
else sliding down. the
Download it.
pipeline. No, shouts out to North Cape, everyone who's on staff, everyone
Thanks.
who's working. Big ups to my man Sadan up there in Michigan. He doing his thing. He's
Yes,
dope
sir.
with photography.
Dope.
You know what I'm saying? So he doing his thing. Shouts out to my big homie Stitch.
Hey.
We got something coming in young and he on fire. You feel me? You all know this go. North Cape, we are
On the way.
That's for sure.
Straight like that.
Yeah, straight like that.
All true.
No cap.
No caps.
That's what's up, man. Yes, sir. Y'all already know who this other guy is, man. My right, Joe left, my brother.
Biggest bag, man.
From the same mother. Mr. Big Bag.
What's going on?
Mr. Big Dub.
You already know.
Mr. Always Got It.
Always got it.
Mr. If I ain't got it, I can go get it.
Always have. Always
Mr. Deep Pockets.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Let Me Hold Something.
Hey, I let you hold it long as you give it back.
Hey, y'all give it up.
Yeah, we ain't got no handouts over here, huh? You gonna work for it.
Hey, look like we got Denzel with us on tonight.
Yeah.
Got special guest Denzel Washington.
Dub Washington.
Dub Washington.
Okay, all right. So you want it? It's all right. This is gonna be with interest. Okay.
Man, y'all give it up for Dub, man. Give it up for Boy Wonda, man.
Blueprint Nation.
Boy Washington. Dub Washington.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with it all
Dub
the way.
Washington, yeah.
Dub Washington.
Nothing you can do about it. Huh? Yes.
I'm gonna run cases.
Fool got me choking, man.
Still choking.
Crazy behind, man. This man crazy, man. Y'all don't understand, like,
All right, mystical.
this is not just, this is
Oh,
crazy.
man. It's the brotherhood, man.
What's up, man?
This-
Yo, it's so
Off
much.
camera, at church,
No cap.
at the wherever we at.
Oh, boy, it's about to be a movie this weekend, boy.
We finna turn up, y'all. Well, listen.
Hey, Nashville ain't ready for what's coming.
Nah, bro. Nah.
No, man. That's
All
what's
three
up.
of us.
That's crazy, man.
You got
Put some respect on our name.
us three in the same building. Oh Lord.
It's gonna be a problem.
Y'all crazy.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Bro, we are doing good.
Yeah.
My brother, we are working, and man, I am looking forward to this trip once again.
Yes.
And I'm on vacation
Yes.
once again.
Boy, you got your nice little sabbatical.
I'm trying.
I almost went 3.
I'm
I
trying.
probably wouldn't have came back.
How many of you guys? Hey,
I was like, you know what? That's pushing it, Lord, because I probably wouldn't have came back.
hey, anybody seen Junior?
Nope.
Is he coming back?
Maybe. What you got? But man, all is well, man.
I'm negotiating an NIL deal. What you got?
Exactly. But man, God's been showing up.
Oh,
out,
man.
And just working with the squad, working on music in general myself.
Yeah.
And yo, we in pocket.
Yeah.
So
For sure.
just embracing the now and really looking forward to the future.
Yeah.
That's been one of the biggest things, and just in my private time with the Lord, He's like, okay, I'm finna prepare you. Get ready. Them are just the 2 words, get ready. So I was like, okay, I already know what I need to do. I need to get in my secret place, you know what I'm saying? And get on my fasting tip as well. And so that's about where I'm at, man. And just been already focused for next year. Because these days is September, like,
Yeah.
like, bro, man. October, like, what up, fool? So, but other than that, all is well, man. And got a new single be dropping here shortly.
Oh yeah. That's right. Yeah. You said
So
Yeah.
it's in the hands.
yeah.
Just
yeah.
waiting on it on wax.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So
Okay. All right.
But other than that, pushing Rick's 316 album.
Go cop that.
Rick Rizzo 316.
Knowledge gonna be dropping next year.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay. The
yeah,
bro coming out with a new one.
Indeed, brethren.
He said.
That brother,
He said.
Just saying.
He said, "Hey Alex, you ready?" You know what I mean? My voice. I said, "Huh?" That's why.
What he said?
He said, he said, "Hey Alex, you ready?" And you know my voice is so. I said, "Huh?" I said, "Boy, I'm out here sounding like a mouse running."
Yeah, he be like, yeah, he my enemy.
Yeah, that's funny, boy.
He gets me. So, but other than that, man, all is well. Just like you say, trucking through the week.
Yeah.
Just really being available. If I could just sum it down to one word, available.
That's good.
You know we got it. Go and get in that pit.
That's good. Because I had a conversation with one of my buddies, man. This guy I actually met through. Did I meet him through Willie?
Mm-hmm.
No. He might have hit me up on TikTok. Yeah. Dude inboxed me through TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
And he had been following my videos and stuff like that. Had been following me, and he just inboxed me, man, and introduced himself. So, I felt comfortable. So, I hit him up, man. We just been chopping. So it's crazy how when I go back to when I first started on this journey with speaking, that because Dale said that he's like, man, it's like once you get to like a certain place, you'll start seeing a lot of the same people.
Yep.
And it's like when I started talking with him, it's like, man, we know a few of the same people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's another guy that I had met through social media that's in St. Pete. Like his videos and stuff be fire. So the same thing I did with Willie. I just hit him up, man. We just started chopping it up. So we actually talked last night, and just chopping it up, man. And he had some questions for me, but I had forgot that he had called me because I was actually at a school when he called me. get ready to talk to a team. So, and I just completely forgot. So on my way home last night, I was like, all right, let me go ahead and call him. And so we was just talking, just revisiting that conversation, and he was just sharing with me some stuff that he was working on, things that he was getting through, decisions that he's gonna have to make and stuff like that. And so my mind just kind of went there when you said just be available, because that's huge, man. Because I was like, bro, I ain't got it all together, bro. I'm still fishing through this sea myself. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I always say, it's no matter like what level of success you embark on, it's still always things that you have to learn on that level. So just because you were successful as a real estate developer, don't mean you're gonna be the next Robert Kiyosaki in investments. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got to learn how to maneuver through that situation, and it's just like a lot of times when you're trying to figure out things and you're trying to decipher and decide which move you're gonna make, what route you're gonna take, sometimes it's just all about being available.
It is.
Especially when you're moving by faith and you're allowing God to be the captain of your ship. Bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just making yourself available. It's like, you know, you trying to figure it out is just that one word. It's just making yourself available. And then when God speaks, he speaks. When he don't, it's just you just got to keep yourself open for availability. So
I think what helped me a lot, it was not focus on what he didn't speak to me and just focus on what he did. Because obviously it's something I have to do in order to hear the next step. The other set of instructions that I'm so desiring, but I'm not doing what I need to do over here to be able to open this door over here for this desired set of instructions. So me and Knowledge, we had like a 2-hour discussion today.
Oh, wow.
Just pretty much, and it's crazy. We're going this way. We was talking about how hard and difficult it is to maneuver with what we do.
Right.
But again, are you available? Are you putting yourself out there? Are you pushing it? Just like I had to be real with myself, even in a certain place in my career. I was just like, nah, I ain't going hard as I know I can. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not there yet. Right. And sometimes just trying to figure it out on your own causes you to just stay stuck. Yeah. And versus like, yo, hey man, let me pick it back something off of you. Let me see what you think about this. And we was talking today, and it was just to the point of like, bro, you have to jump out in faith. Like you literally have to, because even if you don't have any sets of instructions, even if you don't have a guide or somebody that you can depend on, the word of God is your compass. That will give you the directions and the instructions that you need. And even if one may not be in the word of God, there's certain principles that you can follow that you know will work. Right. And you can study an individual or one of your favorite influencers and see how they got to where they are. Because at the end of the day, you still got to apply principle. If you don't apply the principles of the things that you're going after, it won't work. It just won't. You'll be running in a circle. You'll be like, dang man, I'm about to crash, but I'm gassing out over here. Lord, help me. Help me. Purpose been dropped back against the wall. Help me. Jesus, help me. So you know what I'm saying, bro. We all been there. We all been there. Sometimes we still be there. You know what I'm saying? And, but one thing I admire about all three of us is that we always persevere. We don't allow that to stop us. We allow that to a lot of things that happens allow us to restructure, to recalibrate. It allows us to reset our minds, reset our emotions, our feelings, and just, you know what, let me just be. You know what I'm saying? Let me just sit with myself, let me analyze what's going on. And I know for me personally, I'm going to have a talk with a good friend of mine that I feel like if you're not careful, bro, you're going to crash. You're going to crash out. Right. And that's the importance of brotherhood. Right. That's the accountability. Accountability, that people that can kind of, hey, bro, I see you way over there on the other side of the track. The track going that way. holler at you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but for the most part, man, being available, bro, and being available is saying I'm willing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to move. I'm willing to do what is necessary to get to where I need to go, because obviously I keep hitting my head. I keep saying ouch, but I keep walking into the same place where I'm just bumping my head.
Right.
So it's like, okay, let me figure this thing out. But not on my own, but with what we have technology, bro.
Right.
We have technology out there. Yeah. I was telling Knowledge, I said, man, I think about, look at the people back in the day, the disciples, how they traveled, how they had to spread the word of God. They didn't have near the stuff we have.
Right. Right.
Look at the access to what we can preach the good news in the gospel.
Mm-hmm.
The endless amounts of presenting your platform, whatever it is that you do.
Mm-hmm.
There's no excuse.
Right. You're right. You did right, man. And it's crazy because while you was talking, I said, man, I'm finna look up.
Mm-hmm.
We know what available means, but, I'm just going to look up, just see what the dictionary tells us. And it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And when you actually read it, and it says available, able to be used or obtained at someone's disposal. Able to be used or obtained at someone's disposal. That's powerful. Because a lot of times what happens is you don't make yourself available.
Mm-hmm. That's the first thing.
You know what I'm saying? It's you always got something that seems to be more important than the end goal. You know what I'm saying? It's like when I look, it was so funny, man. We sitting there, we was talking about it this week. Like, bro, we like blow these guys out. Like, they shouldn't have scored. They scored because of all right, one of our guys thought that the play had stopped, but it hadn't, and bombed in, and when ball went over his head, touchdown. So, but I mean, we straight mollywop these guys. It actually could have been worse, but but anyhow, we like winning big time, and you got kids on the sideline with the mush mouth because of the time frame when they got in, or they felt like they didn't play enough. I'm like, when are we gonna get past this? It's one ball, and it's 50 of y'all.
Yep.
You got, and then one of the coaches man, it's crazy. Like, okay, the DBs talking about, let me go in at wide receiver, and the wide receivers talking about, let me go in at DB, and then everybody in this one, let me go in at running back. And like, that ain't even your position.
They trying to be Travis Hunter. No cap.
So now you taking away opportunities from kids that actually play that position and don't get the playing time that you get because you're a starter. And so now you just want to, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, but then when I was looking at it, I'm like, you're upset because of how the system is. This is the system that you chose to play in.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows that the starters get the majority and the blunt of the playing time. That's just facts. I don't care what sport you play.
It don't matter.
It don't matter. Your starters are going to get the blunt of the playing time until somebody is blowing somebody out, or a substitution needs to be made, or somebody gets hurt. It is what it is.
Yep.
But instead of complaining, why don't you just go in and take advantage of the opportunity, make yourself available, take advantage of the opportunity of the time that you're given, and try to do the best that you can. That's all you can do. The only other option you got is to go to another team, hit the transfer portal. That's the only option you got, or quit.
And even in that, you want to be careful.
You understand what I'm saying? Because you jumping from the pot to the frying pan.
And then on top of that, you'll be another notch down because they already got their backup, they got their starter. So it's just like, let me think about this real quick.
You know what I'm saying? Or you may have, or your style of play not fit that system. And then you back on the back burner again anyways.
I wonder how many really think about that. How many players, before they get into the transfer portal, say to themselves, wait, do my style of play fit their system?
I don't think they do.
I don't think so either, because boy, there was so many of them in there, it didn't make no sense.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think they do. But so how does that equate to your own personal life? It's like even in your relationship, do you make yourself available for your spouse? Are you always spazzing out? That ain't making yourself available. Are you offering support to your spouse? That's not making yourself available. Me and my youngest daughter, we was talking the other night, and and just sharing some stuff with her because we had our I do periodically daddy-daughter day with my daughters. They're both grown, but I still do daddy-daughter day. We just hang out. It just be us. You know what I'm saying? So we were just talking, and I was just like, I say, when she was going through that tough issue, and I had already, apologized for not like handling that situation properly because she's very sensitive, and I was, you just toughen up, like, so it's like, I fumbled the ball on that. We were just talking, and we was just doing the checkup, you know what I'm saying, Sunday night. We just hang, watching TV a little bit, check up. Because I told her after we left church, I say, before when you get free, just, come holler at me or whatever. She was like, well, she tried to figure out. I said, no, just check up. I'm just checking up. That's it. And because I had put her on a little budgeting thing. And so just like how mama, and I like, don't let them know when you coming, just come. So
she showed it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, how much you got in your checking, how much you got in your savings. And then she has another savings account. She's actually saving up for a car. So when she told me how much she had total between all three accounts, I was like, oh, okay, we're doing good then. Yep. So you do it. She's like, yeah. She said, Dad, I ain't really been spending. I said, well, good, because she had a bad spending habit. So that's why I had the conversation, Mama had with you. So I said, well, I'm gonna do like like your grandma did your uncle. I said, you don't spend. I said, you don't spend nothing until you come and see me first.
Yep. She said, when you get your check, you come to see me. All right, the tide's going right here. This is what this the game plan.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did, and I still got a little bit more to go with her. Because I said I wanted to get her from A to B before I go from B to C. So now that she's gotten down the habit of saving, paying bills, because what I'm having her do is just pay. I say, whatever you need, just put it on your credit, because I had her get a credit card. I say, whatever you need, get your credit card. I say, so now you get your points and you get rewards for this stuff. I say, so it's stuff that you're going to buy, so make sure you're able to pay it off. So you ain't getting charged all this interest. So I'm teaching her all that. And so now she got that. She got a hand. I said, because I had a goal for a certain amount of her checking account, and then I had a goal for a certain amount of her savings account. And then what she did for her car is what she felt God told her. So that ain't got nothing to do with that. If that's what God told you to put in your account every month to save towards a car, then that's what you do. I said, but the other part, this is what I need right here. Boom and boom. And so now that she's there, I say, so the next step is now we're going to take a percentage, and then we're going to open up an investment account. And then you're going to put money into that investment account every month. And so that's the next step towards her. So, me being able to have that conversation with her, and I told her, I say, like, I didn't handle your situation like I should have as your father. It's like, and I say, like I said, I apologize for that, but I'm having to make sure that I am available when it's needed. You know what I'm saying? And so, you can always take life lessons from sports, because I know we hit that vein a lot sometimes. But when you look at the scope of things, you pull the curtain back. It's like, are you making yourself available? Like I had to make myself available to my emotional feelings. You know what I'm saying? Because she was dealing with a major issue that impacted her emotionally, and then I fumbled the ball on that. You know what I'm saying? But I had to recover. You know what I'm saying? And so now it's like, watching even myself and how I handle things and how I talk to her and stuff like that, it warrants a different response.
See, that's the thing.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, dog.
That's the thing.
We knocking on the door.
It warrants because that's what you want. You know what I'm saying? And we look at, we want a different response in our business. We want a different response in our relationships. We want a different response in our job. But the question you need to be asking yourself, are you doing the activity to make yourself available to warrant the response that you want to get, that you want to receive?
And you have to.
Big facts.
And the thing about it is too, you got to be aware. Like, everybody has to understand that you're gonna be placed in a situation or a circumstance where you're gonna have to choose a response.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good, bro.
That's really good.
So when you're at a place and it's not like it is a fruit of the spirit. Self-control. It's our job to have our control in our emotions, our thought life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cast down imaginations. That's your thoughts. That stuff can have you in a rabbit hole, Bugs Bunny with the homie with the shotgun. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That stuff can have you going. And especially a person like me, I'm a thinker. Right? So I have to constantly be aware of what I'm listening to, what I'm looking at. If you tell me something, I might need clarification. If I hear something, I might define the words, look up similes and adjectives to make sure it hit home for me. So that response, the response is everything. I had to choose today to respond differently, depending on how you respond. Talking about being available, right? Depending on how you respond to a situation, it depends on how available you are for the blow. If you, if you in the ring, people who box, I'm not a boxer, but I do know this. That stuff is it's calculated. It's like a chess game in there.
Yeah, right.
So depending on how you do whatever, depending on if he do this, depending on how you move, you can move like this and leave all this available and get knocked clean out. So how you respond to things determines what you close in, what you leave open, what you protect and everything. I had to go here this morning, bro. Matthew 4. I told y'all we liable to go Jesus at any time. This is no, straight up, because that's what we stand on. This is what you. I'm going to just, Matthew 4, verses 3 and 4, right? So, and when the tempter came to him, he said, we're just going to start right there real quick. When the tempter came to him, whatever is going to come to you, it could be financial, it could be the manager, it's something that's going to come and try to knock you off your horse. Something is going to try to come to try to make you have a bad day. You might get a bad phone call, a bad text message. You might drop your cell phone. The back might shatter. Something that's going to happen is going to try to throw you off. And the tempter came to him and said, if thou be the Son of God, command these stones be made bread. Command that these stones be made bread. He's talking to Jesus like Jesus forgot who he is. Right. So, verse 4. And he answered. Jesus. And he answered. So that's today I had to go directly to 4 because I was feeling like a little attack, and I had to respond in the same manner of the existence that I was made from. That I had to go there. I had to go. If I'm made in the image of God, I have to respond how I'm where I came from. My DNA before I got my mom and my dad's DNA. Right. So and he answered, which is just and said. So he responded. This is how he responded. It is written. It is, man shall not live by bread alone. It is written. Therefore, how I chose to respond first, bro, I went straight to the Bible where it was written at. Right? So if Jesus is the living word, right, let me respond like the word and let me go to the word. I had to go here with it there, bro. So man should not live by bread alone. So on the paper, I had circled bread. And bread, to me, was natural substance. Cars, sex, relationships, status. All that stuff, you won't be level with just that stuff. You need something more than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to break this stuff down. But by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God. So then I went to Genesis and I dropped down like the verses 20 something, and he said, now I'm finna matter of fact, I ain't even finna I finna go straight there. I ain't finna cap with that, bro. I had to go ahead today with it, bro. No cap. Jump was hitting. You gotta know how to fight.
That's true. It's funny that you say that and go there, because literally I've been put in situations to where I had to literally keep my mouth shut.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, and then after the fact, the Lord's like, I'm proud of you.
Oh, bro, look. Verse 26. Genesis 1, verse 26. And God said...
The B2S Podcast is brought to you by Motivated Apparel. Motivated Apparel, the premier gear for motivation. A brand that motivates, inspires, and empowers you to stay motivated while chasing your dreams. Head on over to www.shiftmotivations.com/shop Motivated Apparel and grab yourself some Motivated Apparel today.
And God said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. So God created man in his own image. Bro, I had to remind myself, like, yo, this is exactly who I am. This is exactly how I'm made.
Yep.
So I had to choose to respond in that manner. And when I chose to respond that way and grab the hold of who I was and let Satan know you are directly under my feet, God gave me a sound mind.
Exactly.
That protected, I had a protection over my mind and my thought life. So my response gave me protection, and I fought properly over a situation. You know what I'm saying? So how we have to know how to respond to things.
And declare.
The response is everything.
Right. And the thing is, it's difference between a response and a reaction.
Yes.
That's the key thing. You know, because reaction is like knee jerk. It's like you panic. Like, you know, you lost job. You know, I was on a job, or you have to take off because the kid did something stupid or got sick or whatever. And so now you're panicking because because you calculate your hours to the T, and you know if I miss this many hours that I can't pay these bills and stuff like that. So, you know, it's like, and that warrants a reaction, but a response is, okay, maybe I can move some of this. Maybe I can move this from around over here. Maybe I can do this. Maybe I can pick up something. Maybe I can go sell some cupcakes real quick to make up that deficit. That's a response.
That's a response.
You know what I'm saying? And that's some good stuff, bro. That's some good stuff. Yeah, I just had to throw that in there real quick.
I feel you. But when you respond, even when you respond like that, to move the cupcakes and whoop the whoop, now you're making your pocket available for finances. So
that's good. I like that.
Yes.
So you
like
know
how you
what I'm
did
saying?
that.
So either way, like how you respond to the things always creates and
It was good.
You dig what I'm saying?
That was good, bro.
You just drop that in there like.
Yeah, for sure. Like, so if you...
that was good, yeah.
And people have to choose to respond. Sometimes when you see a person, they getting beat down so much, sometimes they feel hopeless, and then a person begins to choose not to respond. I've been there before. Like, why you think on Lions Den, like, where you been at?
I've
been in the Lions Den.
Sometimes you be like, sometimes you be like, man, I'm so weighed down. Stuff's so heavy right now. I don't want to talk. I don't want to go out. I don't want to be left alone. I don't want to. But you can't respond like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you respond like that, now you're not available. When people reaching out to you and you don't respond, I'm doing this to you, and you're not reaching your hand out, I can't pull you out. If you don't let me know, I tell my beautiful fiance all the time. Now she be telling me. She be stealing my doggone lines. She be telling me, you need to let me know what's going on so I know how to pay for you. If you don't let me know, if you don't respond to me, even if you don't want to.
Right.
That's the thing. That separates maturity from immaturity. Mature believers respond by the word when they don't feel like it. This ain't no feel like thing, bro. This ain't no feel like thing. How are you going to respond? Because how you respond determines how available you really are.
Right. That's good.
That's true. Because if you accept the response coming from others, it'll free the reaction from you.
There you go.
That's good.
That's good.
Because
repeat that, bro.
Yeah, that's good.
If you accept others' response, it'll free the reaction from you. It'll give you a level head. It'll give you a okay, just like how you said. Well, if I got calculate this, okay, all right. I'm on my way to pick up my son. You know what I'm saying? It gives you a sharp and edge and wittiness about you that you never thought could be if you weren't in that situation. So it's the same, and even understanding with reaction. When I was in a place of like, how I'm gonna pay these bills, but I gotta get it, and it's taking me further away from my purpose. When God gave me everything I needed to move forward with, and you see, 10 years later, what's happening? He gave me the team that I need. So it's you have to be active in the response. You have to.
Once again, which makes you making yourself available.
Exactly.
Yeah, it goes back to making yourself available. Bro, y'all saying some good stuff, bro. Because if, like, let's go back to that, what you said, bro, Alexndr, about if you don't, how did you say it about making yourself available for the finances or something like that?
For the finances.
Even like, cause you have brought up the example of, okay, if I do this, if I move that around, you responded like, okay, let me make something shake for the hood, you know what I'm saying? Let me make something shake, you feel me? I gotta make something shake, you know what I'm saying? I gotta do something, you feel me?
Make something shake, right?
Let me go ahead and move a couple of these cupcakes. Once you do that, you're now making your pocket available to some finances to hit it, because you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
because you know that's always a big topic, man. And when you're looking at the way things are going right now, and the way things are, shouts out to T the Barber, man. And so when Pastor was kind of telling me the backstory on how he got to be the barber for the San Francisco 49ers, and that which there opened up bunch of opportunity, and it all stemmed from himself making himself available when the other barbers wouldn't, and they could have, and just to not steal his thunder, but just him making himself, because him being from Florida, different mindset than them guys in California.
Oh yeah,
because we got a hustle mindset down here, and so when the opportunity presented itself, he made himself available, not knowing that was a San Francisco 49ers player. And so by him making himself available for him, he picks up the phone, starts calling some of the other guys, and now he has an opportunity to go to their stadium and start cutting some of the heads of the other guys. And they liked his work. Boom. And that all stemmed from because he made himself available when the other barbers didn't, because they wanted to stick to what their plan was. I want y'all to hear that. They wanted to stick to what they planned. Well, no, I don't take walk-ins. Florida, we hustle. Even though he had a, you know what I'm saying? So
all day.
When you're talking about making yourself available, sometimes you making yourself available will require you to throw your plan out the window. And that's what happened. Them guys had the thought process is, this is how I'm running my business. No, I'm not taking walk-ins. No, I'm not, even though I can squeeze you in, I'm not going to do that. And so by him making himself available, now this man has had ample opportunities. He's gotten sponsorship by, I want to say, Andy's Clippers. Like so many sponsorships. So the man is he doing his thing, man. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, when you talk about making yourself available for financial increase, you have to make yourself available for financial increase. You know how many times I spoken last minute and somebody was in the crowd like, man, can I have your information? I'm going to support for something like, hey, you mind saying a few things? You being available creates other opportunities. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying not to stick to your plan, but sometimes I think we get so we get so getting into this box right here that you don't make yourself available and you miss out on the opportunity that can bless you and your family.
Yeah, look, Monday at men's meeting, shouts out to Pastor Tim.
Yes, sir.
So at Unlocked at group Monday, Pastor Tim, because we were talking about time and helping and stopping what we doing and stuff like that, and some of the bros were giving testimony. But Pastor Tim, he said something that was crazy. He was like, he said something on the lines of, God doesn't, like, he doesn't care that you have a schedule. He likes that you are fluent with your time. But God wants to know, can he have your time? Like, God wants to know, does he have your time? We want God on our time.
Don't worry.
God want to know God want to know if you driving on I-95 and I tell you to go to this gas station and put gas in his tank, where you stop doing what you doing and get off the highway to go do what I told you to do.
Yep.
And you want to wait to an appointment. Will you do that? Do I really have your time, or you just say I got your time?
Right. Right. Which goes back to availability.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, man.
Call an audible.
Everything stems around availability, man. And I've shared this before, like just even, with me dealing with ministry and just being able to glean from pastor like I have, it all stems from availability. You know what I'm saying? And of course, everything is always orchestrated in God's plan as well. Because when you got certain people that's just wired a certain way, that's just how they gonna respond.
Yeah.
Because it took me a minute to learn it, and my training ground was with my Uncle Junior, God rest his soul. Once I figured out what he was doing, by every time just pour it into me, just pour it in. Once I figured out what he was doing, now I'm getting mad because I found out he was in town and he ain't called me. Different response. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, now because the wisdom, I see what he was doing now, so I'm gonna make myself available every time I can. So and that's how it was with my pastor. Even if it was even if I had already had plans and he calls me last minute and say, hey bro, I'm finna go over here to XYZ. You wanna ride? Yeah. Cause I know you're gonna pour into me from the time I get into the car until you may want to look at a few scriptures or whatever, if he's going to minister or whatever, and until he gets in the pulpit, and then we're going to talk on the way home, or hey, I'm finna go over here and meet me down in the church. Can you meet me down at the church? We need to do this real, Yeah. So even if I did, because it was all stemmed from availability. It all stemmed from availability. It's like, because I know he's busy, and so it's like to have that one-on-one time with my mentor, I'm going to make myself available. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of people are not willing to do that. A lot of people are not willing to do that. Like just like I said, listening to David Shands on the hot seat. Like them people are making themselves available to be scrutinized in their business.
Yep.
But if they follow the instructions and the beatdown that's given, you're going to come out better on the other end. But it's all stems back to, am I available for financial increase? Am I available for relational increase? Am I available for mental stimulation? You know what I'm saying? All the things that we desire, emotional intelligence, things of that nature. Are we making ourselves available to where those things can respond in our life the way that it needs to respond for us to get to the next level, or even just come out of a bad situation?
Especially relationally. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are relationally unstable.
Yeah.
Right now.
Facts.
I'm not saying that I'm not perfect, you ain't perfect. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about a lot of people, they really can't hold basic friendships with co-workers, with family members, and stuff like that, because things that happened to them in the past, and it just severed their emotions. It's hard for them to trust. It's hard for them to have empathy. It's hard for them to have sympathy with people, because people have mishandled them. So now it's hard to.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
So now they're really surface with you know, like when they encounter another human. You know what I mean? So a lot of people don't know how to build intimacy. And if you're in a relationship, coworker, fiance, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, that stuff takes time. You have to put time in. You have to put that time in to build real intimacy with a person, especially if you're not having sex with them. When you respond with no sex on the inside of your relationship, you now become more available for intimacy than you ever would have if you put the work in for it. You know what I'm saying? So let's throw that out there. Like, a lot of people be, oh, power couple. No, you want to be a power couple? You got to go through power crap. Help them go through their closet. Open up your closet to them. Actually listen to when your woman say something, actually listen to what she has to say.
They're invaluable.
You know what I'm saying? And then respond when needed. That be our problem. Responding when needed. Even say something when you don't know what to say. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, I know women who really good at saying what they feel, but then when I tell you what I feel, you don't know how to respond no more.
Oh man, that's a comment. That is like a comment, because when I be watching,
you can give it, but you don't know how to receive what I'm saying.
Right.
I mean that's not me in my home. I'm just saying I've been there before.
No, that's a common issue. That is a common issue. I mean, it's all on social media. You know, soon as a man, it's like it's a war. It's like it is so crazy because y'all don't see what the enemy doing. He's putting everybody against everybody, and everybody's falling for it. Because when you look on social media, it's like the men is fighting against the women for position. When God has given you both position, and you got, here's the crazy thing: you got the same position but two different assignments.
That's a good way. That's
a great way to put it.
The same position.
Same position.
God had created. Bro said it so clearly. You've been created in the image and after his likeness. You are the image of God and the earth. You are kings and queens. Why are you fighting for a position? Why are you fighting each other? You're on the same freaking team. You just got two different assignments.
Look, bro. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he, him, male and female created them. And blessed them. He didn't say he blessed one. He blessed them. And God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and subdue it. And have dominion over the fish of the sea and over the fowl of the air and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth.
If I remember correctly, that was before Adam was even formed in the earth.
Exactly.
Because there's two different things going on here. You got creation and then you got formation.
Yes.
So when you speak something, you're creating it into the atmosphere, but it still has to be formed.
Yes.
And so when God was speaking to Adam, when you look up Adam, when you actually do the study on Adam, what was it? It's Adam is actually referring to male and female. It's recording to human mankind. So when he spoke that, he was actually talking to both Adam and Eve, even though they weren't in existence yet.
Right, because that was the starting point for what
that was the starting point. Exactly. But the assignment was, I'm going to bring Adam out first, and then I'm going to bring Eve. See, it was same position, two different assignments. And we're fighting for a position when we wasn't created to fight for a position because we're on the same team.
Hold on, bro. I got to run it back. And bless them, and God said unto them.
But them wasn't created yet.
Right.
I mean, well, formed. That was a creator. He was speaking. He was speaking. Bro. It's crazy. It's all on social media. Because what I don't know why I even do it to myself, but it's like I see something and I click onto it.
Don't do it.
Well, because soon as a man talks about how he feels, then here comes a woman talking about, well, we feel this. Like, can we address just the issue that was posted?
Yes.
That's it. Ain't nobody asked. This was based upon the man.
You're fighting for more of being right versus understanding.
You understand? Exactly. So you already lost, and it'd be so funny because then you'll see men and women chiming in. You just missed the whole point.
And now, hold on, bro. And here we go. Here we go now. And
Open
then, as soon as you respond to me indifferently, now I don't make my emotions and my thoughts available to you. Now, guess what? I come home, hey, how you doing? I'm good. You right? Yeah. Because when you respond to me, I don't feel that loving atmosphere, so I withhold my emotions, and now I start being available to you in a certain time.
Is it respond or is it react?
Oh, hold on. Is it respond? Oh, it's definitely respond. Definitely. The reaction, the initial reaction came from when it first happened.
Facts.
You get the response after the reaction.
Yeah.
Say that again, bro.
You get the response
looking up
after
something.
the reaction. Because when I opened up to you and how you respond to me, after I react with that feeling, oh, that's crazy. That's my reaction. So now from here on out, I'ma respond
In that
closed off. I'ma respond. I'ma withdraw. That's how I'm respond. I mean, like I say, that's not me at home. Jesus is not. But I've been there before. You know what I'm saying? So we're talking about being available and responding and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So bottom line, I was just saying that it takes time to build intimacy. And intimacy creates availability. You feel me?
You even gotta put in twice the work to even get back to a place of where you were before, or even a better version of yourself, because of everything you broke down and understood what was happening, what was going on. And it's just like, God, dog. Like, even with my situation, bro, when breaking everything down, I was like, dang. I was in a narcissistic type of situation.
Yeah.
I was like, when did I succumb to that?
Mm-hmm.
You know, usually I can point that out from a mile away.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like when you said what you said, and we had to talk in the car, I was like, I don't know why I feel like this, but I felt like if I would have had a child with her, we would have been fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, no, I got him. Because if you come from a place of never not needing a man, it's showing signs of, as they say, independent woman. But I think it's just misquoted in a sense and dressed as it's just a form of disrespect and just saying, I don't need you.
So,
That's
I want to
good.
look, bro.
That's good.
I want to. So, just so for the ladies and the men, when you say need, we're talking about from the design, how it's laid from the design. If you want to do it, if you want to have a union how God designed it, then the woman need the man to be there.
Yeah.
Right? Do you see what I'm saying? The man needs the woman to be there. You feel
Exactly.
me?
But and the problem is a lot of people are not considering God in the equation. That's why we have the chaos that we have in the world. Because I couldn't even listen to it, bro. I stumbled across a live a couple of days ago, just up watching TV and then strolling through my phone, man. And so it was these two black ladies talking, but it was like a panel almost set up. I had never seen the setup like that before, because it was a screen with the lady right here talking, and then it had pictures of these images that's kind of like almost like in portrait form, but it's like strolling down on this side, and it's like 5 different ones. Then it's another lady talking, and they was talking about men and women stuff, bro. And then they was talking about like black women take on marriage and how they don't want to be married, basically is what they were saying. And she was like kind of going in on that theory. And but listening to the other girl just talk the nonsense she was talking, bro, it was just like, boy, we lost. It's like we lost. This generation don't believe in marriage. They'd rather have a baby they prefer having a baby without being married. And these are things that they were talking about. And I literally sat there and listened to it for about 5 minutes, and I couldn't even listen no more because it was just stupid. And it's amazing how, especially especially when dealing with African Americans, like, why do we fall for this stupid stuff? And you look at the dynamics of our race. There's more broken homes than black homes, but yet this is the philosophies of our community and what we're talking about. It don't make no sense because the foundation ain't God. So therefore, that's why they have all this chaos. So that's why you got all these guys having babies out of wedlock, dealing with baby mama, baby daddy drama, don't know how to co-parent as you guys do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And dealing with that type of stuff. So now you're dealing with a chaotic world in which, had men did what they were supposed to do in the first place, you wouldn't be dealing with all this stuff. But it's because it's preference. But when you prefer what you want to prefer outside of the will of God, then chaos is bound to happen.
It is.
It's bound to happen, man. And so the foundation and they stem from these reactions from bad responses or good responses or different responses. It all stems to the point where a lot of people just don't care. They want what they want, and that's why you get what you got.
Exactly.
Because you can't, I couldn't have the relationship that I like, the stuff that Kiki went through some stuff last year.
Yeah.
And she's still, coming out of some things. And so my response during that season was more so a reaction versus a response, because the response would have been like what I'm doing right now. I'm sensitive to the fact of where she is versus you should be, or you shouldn't even, or, so my response warranted a different response from her. So now she feels like, okay, well, I don't have to keep this bottled in because this is what I was looking for with the last situation.
Right.
So now I was keeping stuff bottled in because I would always get what I always got in the last situation. So therefore it caused me to, because dad is always reacting to this stuff. So now I'm just going to hold this stuff in and I'm not going to talk about it. You understand what I'm saying? So now that I'm responding properly, the relationship is like wide open.
Exactly.
You understand? So now she's sharing more stuff with me, and things of that nature. So, and me acknowledging the fact, both men and women, I want y'all to hear me well, me acknowledging the situation, first and foremost, put us in a totally different space. Because without the proper acknowledgement, I wouldn't have gotten the proper response. I couldn't just brush it up under the window. Trust me, it makes a difference.
It do.
Because a lot of times what happened is we say we apologize by our actions, but you never say I'm sorry. It makes a huge difference. And a lot of times, both men and women, we don't like to acknowledge the fact when we done wrong. And it's just like as I've gotten older, and even like past, within the past 20 years, I never had a problem. Like really, like if I messed up and I realized that I messed up, I'm like, hey babe, I'm sorry, my bad. Do you forgive me? I apologize. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I really never was really prideful in that area. And I would get, but there would be times where I'd be like, man, dang, I feel like I'm doing all the apologizing. But then I had to choose and decide how I was going to respond even in that situation, because me exerting that energy upon my wife, that ain't gonna make the house peaceful. Everything so we gotta really be mindful of how we really orchestrate and operate this life, man, because at the end of the day you only get one.
Exactly. And we have to understand that the response that we desire to get back, if we look at how we respond as a resource that can ignite the place you want to be in your relationship, you'll view it a little different. You'll be able to analyze a little different. You'll be able to come together and create a blueprint for your relationship, no matter who it is. I remember that, and there was times where I said, God, it ain't coming through the signals. You got to get your daughter.
Interference.
But one thing I've learned out of that, what gave me another resource and another tool and skill set, was jokingly saying that, but it allowed me to pray in a manner to God so he can respond in the way he needed to. And it shifted things. So anytime I would see a rebuttal or a situation or something just like, okay, you're not hearing me, Pops, we got to talk. This is not, this is how this making me feel. I'm agitated. I'm frustrated. She not getting it. And I was like, God, no matter who I've been with, I was willing to stay in the fire. I never left. I stayed in the thick of it. Whether I was right or wrong, whether it was different, whether we agreed to disagree.
Right.
I was willing to find a solution. I've always been that type because I truly believe in that when you try to fight and find a solution versus trying to be right, it shifts everything else in the entire relationship that needs to be recalibrated. So now it's gonna shed light on other areas where, oh yeah, I got tight up over here. I didn't see that. Like it's the little stuff that's like in the crevices of your heart that you didn't even realize is there. But I say that to say this, man. Be encouraged in understanding the value and the power of the response.
That's good.
It makes a world of a difference. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, babe, why you ain't pick up the phone? I've been calling you. I've been nah. But I'm flat tire on the side of the road. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You don't want to just go off the hinges because somebody's not responding when you want them to respond, and you causing a reaction to get the response that you don't want. And
bro, he told me that last week. I was talking to him about something, and he had to remind me. He said, bro. Well, he didn't say that. He was like,
I was laughing because I know when you about to go there, you be like, you know what I said.
He said,
Alxndr style.
He said, bro, it's really good too, y'all. It's really good. He said, bro, even though something may look like it's the same thing, he said, that time was then and this time is now. He said, it might be different. He said, so, and if you don't know what it is, he said, you have to respond differently. He said, you have to respond with it. He said, you have to respond with a different heart. Every time something happens, you can't respond with the same heart every time. He said, because if you start responding how you responded then, it's almost like y'all reliving it over again. That jump blessed my life, bro. And normally that's something I tell somebody.
Bro, we all need that pep talk, man.
Yeah, but you know when you
get us in a clear headspace.
You know when you sliding through stuff, you like, man, I know this ain't happening again. You know what I'm saying? You like, what's going on? He like, nah, but he said you gotta respond with a different heart. You know what I mean? So yeah.
That's good, man.
It'll be a play of words, man.
Yeah.
That's I learned a lot through that situation. I learned a lot, and I learned what more I can improve on, and I learned also how to be with myself. You know, even in a deeper depth.
Right.
Because there's levels to that too.
Right.
And that's why I haven't been so, man, she bad. Hey, let me get you. Like, I would be reacting out of something that won't be good for me because I'll mishandle it. So I got to be in the proper mindset, the proper heart, the proper intentions. And because I say it all the time, bro, on social media. You can see somebody done got divorced or they done broke up. 2 weeks later, oh my God, see, this is what I've been waiting for. Yeah, he treats me right.
Right.
I literally see, bro. I'm gonna give y'all some. I'm gonna give y'all some tea. I ain't even gonna care. I was like, God, thank you. It was one young lady I was interested in, and it's like the ones that you're not interested in, that's showing the things that you've been wanting, you neglect and push to the side, and you go to that other person and they put on a facade. They just telling you what you want to hear, and then now it's not what that was, and then, then you express what I've been showing all along. It's like, okay, thank you, Jesus. I dodged the bullet.
I digress.
And listen, I take my W's and I pack up and I just move. And I was just like, nobody gives themselves time to breathe, to grieve what they lost, and not really sit with themselves and learn themselves and see, what can I do different? How can I move different? How can I respond different? Because there's wisdom in the response. You just gotta tap in and know how to bring that to fruition. So I hope this episode bless your soul and your heart and your mind and your spirit tonight. I really do, because man, anything that we bring to the table, we've experienced and we lived it. And if there's any way we can help you not having to have the same experience and heartbreak and frustration and anger and bitterness and
You know what? Angels advocate.
Oh, go ahead.
Some of them need it.
That's true. This is true.
Because you wouldn't move if you didn't get pissed off. You wouldn't move if you wasn't angry. You wouldn't shift if you was tired of the same thing. So on the flip side, some of y'all need that stuff. Like, some of y'all need to go through hell in a handbasket to come out on the other side, because that's going to create the resilience and the toughness that you need. That's going to soften your heart in some situations where it need to be softened. That's going to require you to think a little bit more than beyond what you would normally think in certain situations, which will give you more experience and give you more wisdom. So some of them need this stuff. Some of y'all need to bump y'all head a couple times, because that's the only way you're going to learn.
That part.
Look at him, man.
He didn't even have time to say do.
I was straight in.
Going in. No, you need it. Keep up
He never forgot the buzzer.
Did it hurt? You see the black print? Yeah. Stop it.
He ain't even finished saying. He ain't even finished saying Angel's Advocate. He said Angel's Apple and you need you. Who was Angel's Apple? Angel's Apple and you need
He went Missy Elliott.
You stupid.
I got to get this out. They gonna get this today. They got this first class.
You forget this work.
Special delivery.
You got no shit, man. Oh man, my bad. You fit what you was. I just had to throw that.
Oh no, that was perfect. No, we go cap off on that right there.
You stupid.
Yes, sir.
That's true, bro.
Oh man,
this is true, man.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Just take the words of the wise, man. There's people who have wisdom for a reason.
Yeah, they earned it. I guarantee you that.
So
yeah,
I guarantee.
Hey, listen, all I can say is follow the line and follow suit. That's all
Oh man, that's good, man. But this has been another fire episode, man. Hopefully we drop some nuggets to help you along your journey once again. And we thank y'all for rocking with us, Blueprint Nation, man. We love y'all, man. So y'all know how we always like to end the pod, man. Shoot for the top, because the bottom is way too crowded. And if you think different and be different, you have the opportunity to live different. And once again, we'll see you on the other side of success. Hey, man, we'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.